Kyle, I guess the one way of explaining the linebacker position, it's been a position that has morphed as the season's going on. It seems like your reps have started to increase as the year is going on. What's it been like for you?
Yes, sir. So I just really had to fall in love with the process this season. I would say, the game time. I wasn't too worried about reps. To begin with, I just want to come in and do my job. That's it. Get my good reps. I'm on that field. So I guess what I've been doing it's been good. Resulting in some good stuff. So so I see my reps go up a little bit.
I imagine you've been paired with different guys. Is there one of the linebackers you've been playing with that you feel more comfortable with, as far as knowing where the other guy's going to be, carrying out your assignments, that type of thing?
No, sir. We're a real tight-knit group, so we're always having small little group meetings, small little meetings, make sure everyone knows what their responsibility is, so we can all be in the right spot in the right time, make some plays.
Kyle, you guys have had a lot of success on the road, kind of dating back to last season, even against ranked opponents, yet you guys have had some struggles at home, kind of two worlds colliding this week with UNC ranked coming here. What's going to take to beat a team like that, and is there anything to you guys having so much success on the road, yet kind of having some struggles here at home?
Yes, North Carolina coming in, we got a lot of respect for them guys. Explosive offense, great quarterback, so I just think we just got to come out and play our best brand of football. Play tech football. We know we can do. I don't have too much to say about home away because regardless where we at, we just got to come out. We have to play ball. So, that's all I got to say about that.
Naturally, there's been a lot of talk about the play in the fourth quarter and some of the issues that have come up and problems. What is your perspective on what you're seeing in the fourth quarter? Is it what exactly are you seeing?
We just got to finish really. I think maybe we could get a little lax into that fourth quarter. But I don't really see too much of it really. So I just say we just got to finish. We're finishing our practice. We're finishing our practice really fast so we can get in the hang of that finishing out throughout the game because that fourth quarter that really is that's the biggest quarter of them all. So we got to finish them late in the game.
And you mentioned him in the last question, but Drake Maye, obviously one of the best quarterbacks in the country coming out of this draft class. But you guys faced him last year, had some success. What did that experience last year, or how did it help kind of going against him round two here at home?
Yeah, so last year we really got a good feel for him because I believe that was his freshman year as well last year. Or it might have been redshirt. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so we were really just getting a feel from him. So obviously he's a great player, strong arm. He can make those throws. So we just got to do our part on defense. We just got to do what we do, stop him. That's all I can really say we got to do. Just play ball, play that tech football, sir.
Going back to the BC game, how difficult was it to play against two different running styles in Castellanos and Robichaud? You got the one guy that pounded you and the other guy that was elusive.
So really the adjustment really just comes from the sideline. Being in different calls, different personnels, that's all I can say. Really, you just got to know when you got a bigger back, you just got to bring a little bit more. And you coming to fit up on that. When you're playing in space and that little shiftier guy, you got to, long stride, short stride, fit in that inside hip. So, that's all I can say about that.
Anything else?
Coach yesterday talked about, wanting to get better results from the running game. You guys have done a pretty good job of protecting the quarterback. What do you think you guys need to do to, stay away from those 1 and 2 yard runs?
Biggest thing for us is just really working on double teams. That's what we said at the beginning of the year. That's what we're going to focus on as O-lines, really working on double teams in the run game because, that's what matters. And so that's what we've been working on this week. And can't really get into too many specifics, but we have been working on it, and so we're looking forward to see what we can do.
It seems like you guys have been sort of up and down all season long. You get a great win, and then, Boston College loss like that happens. What's it going to take to find a sense of consistency sort of the back end of the season here?
We just got to focus on what we need to do going into each week. We got to have the same mindset. We can't be too high, too low. We got to stay in the middle and just keep on rolling, and just play tech football.
Coach also mentioned that you guys had what he considered a pretty productive team meeting, where players had a chance to air their views. What was your take from everything that went on there?
In the boss calling said?
The meeting Sunday night.
It was just coming in and kind of watching the film and just seeing kind of what went wrong, just fixing those little mistakes that we had during the game. And we just came together as a team and said, hey, this is what we need to do and this is where we want to go. So that's where our plan is.
Does it help to have your peers on the team air their views, whether it's positive or negative?
For sure. You kind of want to know everybody's opinion. It's just working with those guys and trying to get everybody on the same page. You got over 100 guys in a room. It's tough to get everybody on the same page, but that's what you got to do to win. And so that's what we're really working on.
Miles.
What kind of challenge does North Carolina bring to the table? Obviously, they're a top 25 team, really impressive quarterback. But from your perspective and the team's perspective, what kind of challenge do they bring?
They're definitely a challenging opponent. We're looking forward to it. We went up there last year and we're able to beat them. We're looking to do the same thing this year. We just got to play tech football and play 60 minutes.
Go ahead, Rod.
I guess there's a couple of things that go into this game. One, they're going to be hungry after losing to Virginia, but also they have to have in the back of their minds, hey, every time we play Georgia Tech, something goes wrong, and they've beaten us the last 2 years. Do you think that's somewhat of an advantage for you?
I guess it could be. We're really not focused on what happened last year or the year before. We got to go win. We'll go win this year, and we got the work in yesterday and today, and mentally prepare the rest of the week and go out there and win.
Okay. Anything else? One more. Miles.
As the year is sort of winding down, not quite yet, but how would you as a player, or maybe share the views of some other players, of sort of assess this season under Coach Key, this first season of kind of him as the head coach?
It's definitely been tough. Like you said, we've been up and down throughout the year. Definitely got to find more consistency. I believe in him 100% as a coach. I feel like he's leading this program in the right direction, and I'll stand behind him 100%. He recruited me when I was 17 years old to come into this place and play, and that's all I can say.
Looking at your position, you have a couple guys that are backing you up when you're trying to build some depth there. What have you seen from those two?
Gabe's doing really well. He's still working on a few things, and like I said before, in anything I can help him with, that's what I'm trying to do. He's still young, but I had the same experience he's having, and so I'm just trying to help him out as much as I can. And Brandon's also doing a great job. He's a really smart kid. He knows the offense very well, and just working on a few technique things, and just keep on rolling with those guys.
Okay.
Miles, you just went through a physical game with BC. You've had some minor, bangs and bruises. How are you feeling right now going into the North Carolina game?
I feel good, completely healthy throughout the week. Body's feeling amazing. We're in the latter half of the week, so preparation will begin to become more mental and less physical throughout the week. So I'll be good to go Sunday or Saturday.
Miles.
Miles, you guys had a lot of success last year against North Carolina and Drake Maye specifically, one of the top quarterbacks going out of this draft class. How did that experience help you guys going up against him, and what, from your perspective, does he bring to the table as a quarterback?
He brings a lot to the table. Obviously he'll be, one of the top quarterbacks going whenever he decides to leave. As far as experience, as a back end, we kind of embrace that challenge. A lot of us have dreams and aspirations of making it to the next level, and he's a next level caliber quarterback. So, kind of just taking on that challenge. They have a lot of good receivers plus him. So it'll be a great challenge in the back end. Hopefully we can kind of duplicate the success we had last season.
Rob.
Talking about the back end, you got you and Jalen back there, and then Clayton Powell has come in.
Right.
I imagine there's been times that all three of you have been on the field. What is going into the dynamic there with the safety position?
We all have a great relationship. That kind of attributes to, being able to be as cohesive as we are. We have packages where there's two of us on the field. We kind of interchange. We're all interchangeable. We all three know both safety positions as well as other positions on the field. And then we also have, as we've shown before, there's been a package where all three of us have been on the field. So, kind of just trying to stay cohesive, match the game plan with the personnel that we have and go out there and make plays.
Miles?
Yeah, Miles, this season has been kind of up and down, a lot of different moments that have occurred. How would you describe from your perspective what has gone right, what has gone wrong so far this season? I know there's plenty of time left this season, but up to this point, how would you explain that?
There's really no explanation for it. The biggest thing we really have to do is finish. A lot of games for us have been decided in the fourth quarter, whether it has gone right or gone wrong. So really just figuring out that biggest piece of what can we do to, sustain and finish in the fourth quarter to put us on top more.
Rob?
When he was at Tech, you used to go up against Nate a lot in practice.
Right.
Is that any type of advantage for you going into the game?
It may be an advantage on both sides. Just as much as I've gone up against him, he's gone up against me. He kind of knows, a couple things that we tried on him in practice when he was here. I kind of know, his releases and things like that. But, it's a new season, new situation. He's in a new offense. They could have taught him some new things. He may be different in, certain releases and things like that. So just studying the tape and then kind of relying back on what I did know when he was here.
Miles?
Miles, what is one thing about Coach Key? He's been here almost a full year now as far as the head coach is concerned. What does he bring to the table that maybe fans or people, who aren't part of the team realize about him as a head coach?
Fire and passion. He's a Tech man, of course. So his fire and passion, for this program, this team, is different than what it could be of, a coach who isn't a Tech man, which is not a good or bad thing, but, that's just kind of his style and what he brings to the table. He finds a way, no matter what's going on, to, light a fire under all of his players and coaching staff, and, we believe in him 100%.
Anything else for LaMiles?